So I thought it might be fun to do a video on Acadia's trails that have iron rungs. In Acadia, there are 5 main trails that have iron rungs or iron ladders to assist you on the steep sections of rock. If you're looking to add like a little spiciness to your hiking here, these are the best trails to do that. And I'm just going to caveat this by saying I don't necessarily think that these are the best trails in the park. I have others that are my favorites, but these are really unique. Many of these trails have exposed ledges and sharp drop-offs. Beech Cliff is essentially a great way to test whether you might enjoy other trails noted in this video. This trail has a series of iron ladders. There are drop-offs, but there's no huge drop-offs that come from being on the ladders. If you have children and wonder if they might be able to handle similar trails in Acadia, Beech Cliffs is a really good trail to try first. It will essentially give you a sense of how they might react to the other trails that are on this list. Jordan Cliffs Trail is accessible over by Jordan Pond, and it leads to the top of Penobscot Mountain. On a clear day, it provides fantastic views of Jordan Pond. It has very large drop-offs, and honestly, I think sometimes the drop-off in one particular section rivals the Precipice. This trail closes for the peregrine falcons nesting, so there's a very small window during the year to hike it. So this is a fun one if you've done Beehive and you're looking for something new, or if you've done the Precipice and you're looking for something new, Jordan Cliffs is a really great trail. The ladder trail is located on Door Mountain's east face along Route 3. The actual rung portion of the trail consists of a set of ladders, and then there are a few additional rungs. The actual ladder/rung ratio is not as expansive as the Precipice, Jordan Cliffs, or the Beehive, and even Beech Cliffs. The ladder trail does have cliff exposure, and it could be difficult for someone with a fear of heights. And honestly, the name of the trail is deceiving because the majority of the trail includes something like 800 stone steps. So it's more of a leg workout than anything else. This one is open year-round, though I wouldn't necessarily do this one in winter, but if the other trails are closed because of the falcons nesting and you want to experience a trail with iron rungs, this is a good one because only a small portion of the trail consists of rungs. Probably the most well-known of Acadia's iron rung trails is the Precipice. So the Precipice ascends 1,000 feet up on Champlain Mountain's east face, and really, if you have a fear of heights, I would not even attempt this. I love this trail. It has so much variety, including a boulder field. It has caves, and then of course the iron rungs and ladders. So on a clear day, the Precipice provides amazing views of the ocean and the Porcupine Islands. Peregrine falcons nest on the cliffs of Champlain, so the trail is only open for a short window during the year. Precipice closes the first week in March, and then it doesn't open until the middle to the end of August, depending on when the chicks flee the nest. The Beehive is known as the baby to the Precipice, and it sometimes becomes more crowded than the Precipice. Beehive is essentially just a mini version of the Precipice, as it literally is half of the distance and the height. The Beehive is a great hike with amazing views of Sand Beach and Gorham Mountain. Because the Precipice is closed for a large portion of the year, the Beehive gets extremely crowded. If you go there in the summer, in the middle of the day, you will literally be standing in a line, wall-to-wall people waiting to go up. The best time to hike the Beehive is very early in the morning or towards the end of the day. For the trails listed in this video, I wouldn't rate any of them as moderate and definitely not easy. They all come with their own share of uneven, rocky terrain, routes, and in some cases, you need to be able to sort of like hoist yourself up by pulling on a rock overhead. In Acadia, there are a few other trails with iron rungs, but to be perfectly honest, they're not as expansive as the list that I just provided. Just as an example, the Cadillac South Ridge has one rung roughly about a quarter of a mile from the summit. The same is true for the Bubbles Trail going up South Bubble directly from Jordan Pond. The Perpendicular Trail, also on Cadillac. The Cannon Brook Trail going down Cadillac's west side has a few handrails and one rung. But I wouldn't seek those out for the rung aspect of it. I hope this is helpful in planning. Thanks for watching.